We're going to do a one color value study on this small canvas. We're going to use this color pencil to draw on the canvas. And let's take a look. Just focus on the rough shape of the boat. This would be the boat and in this area. And is that right? Look a little bit too big. Maybe a little smaller. And over here. Like this. And the little land on the top over here. Like this. And have a little reflection down over here. Now probably let's move the whole thing a little bit, even a little bit lower. Okay. A little bit lower, like that. And maybe this little island should be a little bit lower, like that. Maybe a little higher over here. Connect with that. Okay, still have enough reflection areas over here to make it interesting. Have some movement. Okay, this is the color palette. And we're going to make some colors. What we have right now, we have 4 colors here. One is yellow, red, blue, and then white. First, take a little blue colors here and some red color. I'm going to mix it into the blue color. You know, we mix the blue color with the red, we create the sense of purplish colors. A dark purple color, and if we want, we can also take a little bit of yellow color, mix into here, and create a little bit more neutral sense of color. If we really want to know what does this color look like, we can get a little white color from here. It just mix into the small area. Looks like a gray color now because we mix it with the 3 colors together. Okay. Little light gray colors. More white you add to it, you make the color lighter. I'm going to use number 6 brush to start this exercise. So first I'm going to take a little thinner. And then I'm going to just take the mixture colors. And with the thinner, we can make the colors very, very liquid. Okay. First thing we're going to do, we're going to start just filling into the water area. And the first step is just to putting some colors on. And then we're going to analyze it later. The second step, we're going to thinking about how dark is that color would be. How dark that color is supposed to be compared to the other areas. We can divide the paintings now into 4 different areas, for say. One is the main object over here, and the water area, and then little islands in the background. And then the sky, make the water much darker. So what we're going to do is just take a little bit more darker of the same colors, and then let's apply some darker color, make it darker. One area compared to the other areas. Just a big area, big composition with the value. I think a little bit darker. Is that dark enough? Let's take a look. Right here. Up here, this area can be a little darker, a little darker tone in this area, like here. And let's say there's some also water in this here area here. Okay, like that. I think close to the water also have some darker colors. Make a little darker color here. A little darker over here. Okay, and some under the boat here, there's some darker color. And down here can be a little shadow on this side. Okay. Darker color right here, like that. Think about the sky. Maybe a little darker. Let's get a little white. Got some white colors right here. Add to it. Let's now. Maybe a little too dark. Let's take a look. We just want the white colors in this area pop up at the end. So make a little darker here. I do like this. Become a little darker than it's too light. Look a little weak on the color, on the value composition. Let's make a little darker now. Okay. Now the island looks a little bit lighter because the sky got a little darker. Okay. Okay. Now we're thinking about, let's apply some light colors. Just put the white in here and on the body of the boat to see how it looks like. And we put some light color on the sails here. On this side, just apply some light colors. Okay, a little more light colors. Down here, like this. Okay. Here we go. And even a little more white, just the white. And just put a little more highlight here. Got a little more white on this side. A little more this way. And a little more white directly applied to this area, like this. Okay. Okay. I think that's a little bit too dark, this area. Since the color is still wet, it's just tap on it, it would just blend in. A little white over here. Here we go. Okay, now we'll look into the island over here. And let's add a little light color. I'm going to break that little line. Like over here. Maybe a little white over here, a little light color. Okay, a little bit light color over here. We need a little bit more. Get a little oil to make the color a little bit more easier to paint and blend. Okay, there's a little land in the background over there. Let's take a look. Okay, also we're gonna apply a little white reflection. Just use the side of the brush. Like this. But it looks like the water can be even darker. So okay, we're going to wipe off most of the paint from the brush. Just use a paper towel. And we are going to make the color even darker. Let's say in the water. To see how is that going to adjust. So this is a value study is very important before we going into a full color painting. We want to make sure the right value on different places in the paintings actually what most appealing before we go into the full scale painting. And let's see. We're going to leave a little like a reflections over here. A reflection over here. And do have a little dark value to the island. So we're going to continue to make the color even darker in the water area. Let's see. I think it's just dark enough. If not, you can always add more and more color into it. So I'm going to also have some darker area here. Just the water wave, the shadow of the wave is moving. I'm going to add some more to it. Let's see how it looks. Just tap on it. And some darker value can add to the catch the shadow area here. Okay, and have a little bit of darker color right on the top over here. Okay, I think this start is almost there. Somewhere here I need a little bit lighter to pop that up. Let's clean the brush again. Okay, we're gonna just take out some white colors, and I think I need to open up this shape a little more. Okay, just put some white color there. Okay, looks better. And a little more white, create a more contrast on this side. Okay. A little sharper contrast there. A little bit object over there. Okay, now we're gonna come here. I think I need a little more shape into this area. And maybe a little white shape over there. Okay, like that. Okay, so darken it a little bit. I don't want it to be purely white. So keep the lightest values right on the boat here. Like that. Keep a little interesting shape going on. Let's break that area. Will be connected. Okay, I think this is pretty good. With this, where this value started going. Connect the white a little bit here, and maybe a little white right here, like that. Let's get something in some little indications right over here. Give us the sense of how we're going to arrange the dark and lighter colors in the painting.